This is Eric Mwathe with Mwathe.com, going into Tuesday, October 23rd, 2007. The stock we're going to be looking at today is FSLR, and if you're familiar with my videos, you will see that before I always go into the current situation, I always like to put everything in context, and I show you why you should be paying attention to stocks that show and exhibit such technicals, especially as they jump to new highs on expanding volume. We're going to go back and drill down on two prior breakouts that FSLR had, one coming in April of this year, and another one coming in the around late May or early June, and even from the second breakout as the stock made new highs after IPOing in November. We see that the stock jumped from under 70 and has traded as high as I think 145 or above. So that was a double just based on the technicals I'm about to show you. You will see that on both occasions. You might not see this here, but you see the stock breaks out. I see here that it did not follow through. Usually they follow through. Maybe it followed through on the daily. You might want to check that. But on the subsequent breakout, now notice that here, after we broke out and failed to follow through, that the move was kind of muted. There was not such a big move. So you need a follow through to have a sustained strong rally. And here we break out to new highs on a weekly chart, and we follow through, and after we follow through we get this big run right here. So follow throughs are very important. They are confirmation of intention to move. Now let's go back and see what volume was doing at the time of the breakout. Now the dotted lines just go back and show us what the stock was doing at the time. We see like we broke out on volume here, and you see on the second breakout heavy volume that expanded into the second week of the breakout. Our RSI on both occasions was trading above 68 at the time of the breakout. Very strong breakouts. Our on-balance volume made new highs as the stock jumped to new price levels. Our performance against the S&P 500 on a weekly basis jumped to new highs on both occasions as the stock made new highs. So we see that whenever we have all those things aligned, stocks always tend to make you money from the very first week of your purchase. Very important. Mostly investors will buy stocks and hope they go up. But using this method, you're going to buy a stock, you're going to know your stop, you're going to know your entry point, and you're going to give yourself the best opportunity for a quick return given strong indication by other secondary technical indicators. Right now, at this moment, as the market is going through some weakness, we're seeing this stock trying to break out above a weekly closing high it made a month ago at $137 thereabouts. So $137 was a weekly close a month ago. The stock is trying to breach that resistance on a weekly chart. Even given the market weakness, this is very an indication of strength, something you might want to watch the stock for. We are hoping that by the end of this week, volume is going to be above average volume. We see that our RSI is already above 68, very strong. Would like to see this on-balance volume make a new high, and a performance against the market is very strong. Since the market is showing some weakness, stock is trending to new highs. We obviously seeing that it is outperforming the S&P 500, and we had a MACD on a weekly basis crossover a couple of weeks ago. So there is indication of strength here. I wish you all the best. Let's hope for some volume, and I'm thinking $200 in a couple of weeks going into the new year is a potential target. Place stops. This is Eric Mwadi again, wishing you all the best. Peace and blessings to you.